Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey to everyone. We are live from the basement. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Sunday afternoon content. We got Chef X up in the building. Salute to you, Chef X. Salute. We got Detroit Pinky is in the building. I see you up in here. You locked and loaded. The real Carlos, salute to you. Elevate me, salute. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hope all is truly well with everybody. EV, salute, salute. Now, I've been all over YouTube and been looking for things to talk about, so I ran across, hey, good afternoon, Rachel. How are you? Hope all is truly well. So I ran across this story. Shout out to Anonymous T. But I ran across this and it said on there, she's sending copyright strikes. And look, wait.
Tasha K is taking legal action.
Hold on. Tasha K. Now, again, shout out to Anonymous T. Now, the title that she lays out is Tasha K sending copyright strikes for sharing paywall content and legal action. So I'm like, what damn? What the fuck? For one, what is a paywall? Detroit Pinky, welcome to Team Blaze. Thank you for being a member of the channel. Good afternoon, Tanya. Red hair don't care. Salute to you. So we gonna hear and again, shout out to Anonymous T. I'm sure she's gonna break it all the way down and get us in the know as far as what's going on in this situation with Tasha K sending copyright strikes for sharing paywall content and legal action. Yeah, we're going to see about this. Fair use. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Again, this is not my own content. Shout out to Anonymous T for the content.
Against content creators who have allegedly shared her paywall content, you guys. We got to get into it. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Tasha K. Today we are talking because Tasha K is allegedly taking legal action against YouTubers and allegedly has started the process of possible copyright strikes and possibly getting some videos of content creators taken down, right? But how did we get here, right? How did we get here to where this has happened? And what else did Tasha K say? So, I don't know if y'all been under a rock or not. I've talked a little bit about it, but
well, and that's the thing right there too, Rachel. I'm about to, because I want to hear this. I mean, you putting videos out there for the public, for everybody to be able to consume or react to, or whatever the case may be. I mean, all of it to a certain degree is fair game. Excuse me. Now you have trademarked everything or whatever the case may be, which I'm sure you have because you're running your own business. Now, but to me, is it worth you really going at YouTubers and content creators that's probably not making it like you is though, Tasha K? I mean, come on now. You wouldn't even have to pay Cardi B no damn money if and no disrespect, but if you didn't defame her name, the way that you did. That money could have still stayed in your goddamn account. But because you want to sit up here and perform for your audience, and you defame Cardi B's name, and Cardi B caught wind to it, and put that pressure on you, it's like what we talking about here, right? See, right there, should have maybe thought about the things that you said about Cardi B then. Something else.
There's a huge fallout of Anton Daniels' appearance on the Corey Holcomb show, right?
Hey,
There's a lot of
Dimitri.
fallout on people that were digging through Anton Daniels' old content, as well as the content creator Mika, and digging into all of that. And then on the other side, there was a lot of digging into Corey Holcomb. TMZ released an alleged video of him putting his hands on a female comedian, and people were also going in the archives of Corey Holcomb saying very suspect and inappropriate things as it pertains to children, as it pertains to women, and so on and so forth, right? So some people are still, looking at the Anton Daniels stuff because, it has been brought up that he has doxed at least one content creator, has threatened to sue at least one content creator based off of a thumbnail, based off the content that was in their video. Allegedly, he had been either putting videos on private or removing sections out of videos on another platform of his where he has the panel of 8 or 9 people on there to, take out whatever was
Hey, Nurse
sus
Patty.
about the allegations that were against him, right? Fast forward to a couple of days ago, right? There were a few content creators that I guess had obtained some screen recordings from an alleged Tasha K Zoom, an alleged Tasha K Live that I personally have never seen on the YouTube platform. So I immediately was like, there's gonna be trouble. But they were using the content specifically to talk about something, I guess, in regards to Anton Daniels, right? And there were some other allegations put out there, and then there was some other commentary that was put out there about Tasha K's thoughts about something, all of this, all of that. But the people that were sharing it also showed like a Zoom call. So it showed several names on display and possibly other names of content creators that were on the Zoom. So that happens, right? And it was multiple people, right? It was at least like about 4 or 5 people who were sharing this video, but they were sharing the video specifically to, go in on Anton Daniels, right? But was using it from Tasha K's paywall. Because Tasha K, as y'all,
God damn, Anton, Anton he's still hot. I done heard about somebody, some woman that he doxed or whatever the case may be. I don't, when it gets to all of that, I don't want to be getting involved with all that and be even talking about all that. But yeah, I did hear that Anton's supposed to have doxed some woman or something like that. Slim Shady, what's the word?
no, she has the Tasha K Live website that I believe is $12 a month for exclusive content that she doesn't put on the YouTube platform, right? So fast forward to Saturday night, Tasha K goes live on the public YouTube platform. Tasha K says, there's an emergency here for the winos. I gotta protect y'all. I gotta let y'all know what's happening. And she basically says that there was at least one content creator that she has retained an intellectual property lawyer against and is seeking action to get at least 4 of their videos taken down and possibly other content creators' videos down that allegedly had screen recorded her personal and private content behind a paywall. But the issue at hand was what happened was, I guess, Tasha K said that she has all types of members of her Tasha K Live. She has doctors, she has lawyers, she has nurses, she has government employees, celebrities, and other content creators that are paid members that participate on that particular live. And she said that on these Zoom calls, it can be anywhere up to 6, 7, 8 hours where there could be some good wine or good taping spilled from her winos that they're basically, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth about, or Tasha K might be telling you some whatever behind the scenes stuff that's going on. I guess what has happened is, apparently, at least, I don't know how the connection got from, I don't know if it was a wino that shared the information with the content creator, or if a content creator was a paid member of the Tasha K Live and decided to share it on their platform. I don't know who did the actual screen recording and how it got out to the other content creators. That piece I do not know. But the piece that I am aware of is what Tasha K said, which was, apparently there was a government worker that her coworker basically called her out and was like, "What are you doing on YouTube on TashaKLive.com?" And I don't know if it was a superior. I don't know what that was. I don't know if she's in trouble with the job. I don't know. So I don't know if people are putting their legal first and last name on these Zoom calls, because Tasha K said maybe you can use a pseudonym. But I thought there's a way, if you're like really tech savvy, you could still find out the email addresses that people are registered with. And if that is the case, that could be another way for people looking up who people are, right? So here's the overall issue, right? So Tasha K is talking about doxing, and she's talking about how this is going beyond, copyright and everything else. And then something else she mentioned in the video was she wanted to make a clarification about something about the GoFundMe, right? Because what happened is, apparently there's beef with an attorney on YouTube. And I guess Tasha K made some comment. Now, I don't know if this was behind a paywall or not either, but the attorney on their platform played some audio in which basically Tasha K was like, "Listen, look at here, like you're on YouTube more than you are in the courtroom." And they basically were like, "Listen, look at here. Here's my credentials, that they've done bankruptcy law, they've, been a law professor, that they've done X, Y, and Z." But their issue at hand was basically saying, "Listen, look here, like if that house gets sold, basically most of the shmoney is going to Cardi B." And they were saying that the reason that Cardi B potentially could be going back after Tasha K is if there's allegedly been a 42% increase in income, and that is not matching what the reported income was for the original bankruptcy payment plan agreement for, the 1 million and some change that was going to.
Speaking of which, I think everybody remembers this scene right here when Tasha K did a video, and she was, really, really in pain in this one right here.
But I hit her today. She getting paid. And I see the misreports about the bankruptcy and stuff like that, and that's fine, because I'm not here to defend that. When people say, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to escape the debt," that's not why I filed bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy to protect my business. It's something that I can't escape, and I have to eat, and I'm eating it. And when I hit her today, and let me read to you verbatim what I said. I said, "Hey, Cardi, if you put a bullet in your head, who is gonna teach me to be a better person?" I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I'm gonna pay you. I said, FYI, I just can't afford the 4 million. I know the brand looks like I have 4 million. We do a very good job at that. I just can't afford the 4 million. I don't have it. I know I look like I got it, but I don't have it. I said, Cardi, I love you. That was the hardest thing for me to say to her.
But if if Tasha K would have showed self-preservation and not even putting herself in that situation, then she don't have to even go through all that though. She don't have to go through it. Exactly. And when you right, and then see, Tasha K has a big following, ladies and gentlemen. She has a huge following. And people actually listen to what Tasha K says. So you imagine you're defaming an entertainer such as Cardi B, and you putting out a real like ugly lie. You're defaming this woman's name. She hit you back with a silver action suit. Hey, V and she, good afternoon. Now it got you going. It got you stuttering and all this and that, crying. Now, in hindsight, I know for a fact if you could take that moment back and when you said all of what you said about Cardi B, I know you wish you could take that back. That's most definitely an expensive ass lesson. That's a real expensive. Oh Lord. Yeah, Tasha K. Please don't jump out the window on people like that no more. No. Don't do it. Okay? I'm talking about, man, jump completely out the window with that one. Shit. But hey, she paying the price for it now, so it is what it is at this point.
Tasha K is taken, right? And then they said some other stuff as well, right? So Tasha K said on the same live as well that the purpose of the GoFundMe is not about paying off, you know what I'm saying, the Cardi B case, but that now it's about, merch. It's about future classes. If you want to, have Tasha K as a mentor, or she's going to have classes to teach you, how to become, give you the blueprint, apparently, and all of this and all of that. And the money is going to allegedly go.
Tasha, somebody would want to take your class? You joking, right? After you just had to pay, you got to pay Cardi B $4 million. Because you wasn't responsible enough to speak correctly about Cardi B. Now again, you can have your opinion, but when you start saying things beyond the opinion and you have a big following and a brand, yeah, they could come at you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't take her seriously with no class, no disrespect, but I couldn't take you seriously and take no class of yours.
Go to potential legal fees and all this and all of that might just be legal fees overall, not necessarily affiliated with Cardi B, because an attorney said that technically you can't utilize a third-party source of, a payment, that the payment has to be coming directly from you and from your account and your funds. So now there's this clarification from Tasha K on what the purpose of the GoFundMe is, right? So I want to say this. Because
Hey, Miss
I feel like
2216.
overall,
Hey, Latanya. Night Stalker. No one has mentioned anything about Lonnie. That is a no-no over here. And it seems like I have to keep telling you that, bro. I'm not mentioning anything about Lonnie. You don't bring her name up in my chat. And just like you just did, now I'm going to time you out for 10 seconds. You come back with that same energy, then I'm going to all the way get you up out of here. Okay? He's sitting up here mentioning Lonnie's name up in the chat. And Miss 2216, I'm not talking about Lonnie. So her name shouldn't even be brung up in my chat. You know, people always call themselves trying to be funny and do all that other shit. You better don't make me tell you again.
so much has gotten out of hand. Right? Now, it seems like in a lot of these issues, a lot of these beefs, right? Whether it stems from a reality show, a public figure, a celebrity, a reality TV star, you know what I'm saying? Take your pick of the litter, right? Pick your poison. It seems as though if there's some type of beef or stand wars that escalate from that, and anybody's associated with a particular group, a particular Zoom, a particular paywall, you catch where I'm going?
Yeah.
That if you don't like that person or you don't see it for that person, and now something has been accessible to you to see all those people that are associated, you know what I'm saying, with that particular person. And then you're like, and you're watching somebody's content and you're like, I think I know that name, or that name looks familiar. And I already don't like this particular person or whatever else. And so I see that name, or I see.
What you say, Miss 2216? John, you don't let nothing slide. You miss nothing. I do mean nothing. Hey, Miss 2216, look, that means that I'm doing my job then. That means that I'm doing my job. So for you to say that, you know, I'm that means a lot. Because that should let you know that Johnny Blaze is gonna stay on top of it. You right. I ain't gonna let it slide. You know I ain't gonna let it slide.
See that person on that particular Zoom, I'm about to, make all HELL break loose for this person. I'm going to try to ruin that person just for their association of being in that particular group, or being in that particular Zoom, or being behind that particular paywall. And I feel that's unnecessary. I feel that if there's something that you have an issue with Tasha K specifically, right? If there's a topic you disagree with, if there's something you want to critique her about.
What you sitting up here being a caregiver to another man, the magnificent one, you know my rules up in my chat is my rules. And see, Lonnie is a content creator, right? So my rule is, unless I mention a content creator's name, then they can be fair game to talk about in the chat. It has nothing to do with me being sensitive or anything like that. But I don't want Lonnie's name to be say it all willy-nilly up in my chat because I don't want to send a certain message that, yes, you don't need to use Lonnie. You could use another example. Okay? This is not the channel for that. If you want to talk about the dumb shit, you got to go over there to the Johnny Blaze 2 channel, not this channel. Okay? Now, I don't care nothing about y'all talking shit and trolling the chat and all this and that or whatever, but I'm being honest with you right now, and I'm just being straight up. Please do not mention any content creator's name in this chat ever. This is not the channel for that. I made myself abundantly clear a long time ago about my channel. I don't want these people names to be said all like that on this damn channel. At all. If you can't abide by that, then I'm going to get you up out of here. So again, it has nothing to do with me being sensitive. This is not the channel for that.
If there's something that you're against, something that she said, or whatever the case may be, is one thing, right? But if what's happening is if content behind a paywall is being shared across different platforms, and then other people, potential subscribers or potential viewers that may not even be subscribers, but that happen to see the list of names and are like, wait a minute, I work with so-and-so at the government. Me and so-and-so, we work at the same government office. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to get that person fired. Let me try to have them lose their livelihood in this economy because they're on Tasha K's live. No. Like we've lost the plot. We've lost the plot completely, you guys. But this is what happens. Like, I feel like everything now is a stand war. It's no longer about who you have your beef with. If your beef is with Tasha K, your beef is with Tasha K, right? But I feel like that's not the issue anymore. The issue now is you want to look to see who's associated on what side of the beef. You want people to pick sides in a beef. You want people to pick sides in a stand war, right? And even an innocent bystander, even somebody who is in a Zoom, is in a Patreon, is in a group chat somewhere, or whatever the case may be, right? If somebody doesn't like you already, right, or is familiar with your name, or familiar with your social media name, or your content creation name, or whatever else, and then they see you pop up on somebody they already don't like, or they already aren't featuring, now it's giving license for the fan base or anybody who sees that doesn't like them and then by not liking them, the extension is, well, we're not going to like anybody associated with you because now we need to question your morals and your integrity. So we're going to ruin your life, even though we do not know who you are. We've never met you. We don't know you from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to try to destroy these individuals. No. And so now, I don't know what lengths Tasha K is trying to take with the YouTubers in this, but she basically said that she's fine if you are sharing and discussing any content that's posted publicly, i.e. like on her YouTube or on her public Instagram page or on her public Twitter/X page. But anything behind her actual paywall on Tasha K Live, she's basically going to be on smoke. She's basically going to be on smoke and try to find everything out about you, try to get your videos taken down, possibly copyright strikes, possibly having your platform taken down altogether. Like, she's just going to go balls to the wall. Now, I don't know the other side of this. I don't know if this is an isolated incident with just one content creator in particular, or if Tasha K is, giving the same energy for any of the content creators that shared that screen recording that was behind the paywall or whatever else, right? that piece is also going to be interesting
wouldn't.
too. And I
You
don't
know
know
what?
if anything is going to be leading to lawsuits as well.
You know what? It's not even worth it to sit up here and post like personal information. That shit ain't worth it. Just for some clicks and views. And then you mess around and get legal action behind it. Like, bro, everybody ain't playing. Everybody ain't playing like that, especially when she got lawyers on retainer. You know Tasha K got lawyers on retainer. Shit, she on the warpath. She chopping people's heads off. You want to sit up here and play? All right, let the games begin. I'm gonna take your whole damn channel out. Now, I don't think you want to really be messing with Tasha K. I really don't seriously think you want to really go there with her. Because I'm sure she is more than capable of taking the channel clean out. Right, but Rachel, that's what I was just about to go at, though. What made her do that live, though? What made her do that live, Rachel? Like, what made her put up personal information like that in a live stream for people to even be able to screen record it? Damn. Like, I that part I don't get, because then because all that will come out in court. Now, if you put that on out there on your public platform like that, then shit. I mean, yeah, you can get the channels for reposting it, yeah, but then that's really your fault then, Tasha K. What's happening, Jonathan G? Dangerous Minds, what's the word? Salute. What's worse than saying the individual got an STD? Yeah, that Dangerous Minds there, that was pretty goddamn low. Yeah. Tasha K hit her real low with that accusation right there. And that shit spread around like wildfire, goddammit. Cardi B said, "Oh no. We not doing this, Tasha K. Let me correct you real quick with this civil suit and win." Imagine that. And win the case.
Or if the warning is the alleged copyright strike or the alleged warning to take down the videos for any privacy violations and that sort of a thing. But none of the less, you guys. I feel like there's enough Tasha K content, you know what I'm saying, for free for people to react to and everything else. And I try to be as careful as possible in terms of, what I share and what I don't share. And even sometimes I take it to certain lengths as far as certain topics, certain people, certain things I just don't even talk about. I don't even touch with a 10-foot pole, because unfortunately, since
I'm the same way, because everybody ain't gonna be talked about with me either. Certain people, just let them people be great. They got enough people talking about them anyway, so I don't want to join in on all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, thank you, chat. Y'all want to start up a $5 pizza challenge for old JB2 reactions. Thank you, chat. Thank y'all for wanting to start up a $5 challenge for old Johnny Blaze getting into the deep dish pizza from Giordano's. Yeah.
where since everything is a stand war now, people watch to see what your take is on a certain topic, right? And if they disagree, you know what I'm saying? Then they want to shut everything down for you, right? Then they want to ruin your life, ruin anybody that's associated with you, your family's life, your friend's life. Like it's just a whole lot. They want to find out if you have a job. They want to find out where you live. They want to find out if you have a criminal background. They want to find out how, you know, what your situation is, if you owe taxes, if you are in bankruptcy. Like they just want to know everything to then run the smear campaign and then run the cyberbullying campaign. And it's not that serious. Either you rock with somebody or you don't. You like their content or you don't. But I feel like some of the links that.
Thank you, Rachel, for that slap on the neck for the $5 challenge. Thank you, Rachel, for that slap on the neck for the $5 challenge for the deep dish pizza. Now, again, shout out to Anonymous T, but we got another video from Anonymous T, ladies and gentlemen. We got another video. Now, in this video, she breaks down how Corey Holcomb sent the cease and desist letter, but sent it to the wrong address. Hey, Mrs. Baker, happy Sunday. Again, fair use. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Excuse me. Shout out again to Anonymous T for getting this content. Fair use, fair use.
Poetic Flacco has responded to Corey Holcomb, and he wants all the energy. He wants Corey to bring the heat, and basically said, let's go, let's get into it. Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, hello, hello.
Wait, before I even get into that, now, yes, Poetic Flacco then has some choice words from Corey from Holcomb, right? So he made a video, and I was most definitely gonna go over it too. Let's see. Okay, yep, here we go right here. All right. So shout out to Poetic Flacco for the content. He dropped this 2 days ago right here. All right, here you go, y'all. Fair use. This is me giving my commentary on what Poetic Flacco had to say about Corey Holcomb doxing his address.
We got to get better as a show. It's only 150,000 people saw it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
You know, some people get a feel just on being acknowledged. They feel like they winning.
Yeah, because people will watch. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
People will watch a big sissy be sassy on the internet and talk crazy to a man.
Corey, it brings me no pleasure telling you this, but over the last week or two, your reputation has been destroyed and ruined by yourself beyond repair. Like the minute this came out of your mouth, the world stopped considering you a man and started considering you a effing weirdo.
Hey, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grunt. The vagina been on this planet 14 years.
14 whole year? Yeah, 14 years is still young. What are you saying right now, man?
I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible.
Which, by the way, goes without saying, it was just a lie. But Corey Holcomb don't care about the facts. Teen pregnancy is a high-risk pregnancy. It's not the healthiest baby you will have. But Corey Holcomb don't like and think we're lame and weird for talking about his numbers. But as far as I'm concerned, that's just us giving Corey Holcomb his own medicine. So Corey Holcomb don't like us pointing out how his numbers are falling drastically, how his numbers have fallen dramatically from like 300,000 views to 150 now. He don't like that, but he can come on his show and make fun of the small content creators on YouTube doing 92 views, that's okay. But us pointing out how your numbers has fallen is not.
I just don't understand how but look, attention. There are some people who would not have no attention. The 92 people who watch their video gives them the drive to keep talking because somebody's listening.
You go out of your way to talk down to these people and call them losers and make fun of how many views they get, but when I do it to you, all of a sudden is weird. You see how Corey Holcomb don't like his own medicine? And that's why it's kind of hard to even go back and forth for Corey Holcomb, because Corey Holcomb, like, he lacks a foundation for his moral compass. So it's hard to argue with somebody who don't have a moral base, right? He don't have a foundation for his beliefs. So instead, we'll just make fun of him, right? Because there's nothing worth talking to Corey about. Having somebody make fun of you don't feel good. It's not a good feeling. But unfortunately for Corey, that's my constitutional right. I can make fun of you. I could say whatever I want to say. And there's not a legal threat out here, Corey, that you could use to scare me out of making these videos about you and reacting to your own words. But Corey Holcomb is apparently trying or attempting to intimidate me with legal threats as if I'm like a little boy or something.
It's just shit.
Man, what's up? 5150, the most hated on show by the Backdoria mob ever. They have assembled. But we are 5150 show. We are proud to be hated on by all of the I ain't gonna never make it big time bloggers, the Backdoria guys that's been sent after me. Let me tell y'all something, man. There's a lot of y'all people new. I'm not gonna go back and forth with a big sissy. Y'all, if that turn you on, if that make you feel like, oh, let the big sissy say what they gonna say. I know the big sissy is banned from Hollywood. I know that much. Talking in the safety of.
Wait a minute, Suge. Wait a minute. The video, wait a minute. Let me go to it real quick. No. I didn't notice. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why did they take that video down? What was the? I don't get it. But what was the purpose? Well, hey, Suge, I didn't already reacted to it, so it is what it is at this point. I mean, shit. I mean, what? So damn. I guess you let me know that probably need to put that motherfucker. Maybe I need to. Man, look. See that Dale should look. Now you got me thinking shit. Maybe I need to take that motherfucker. Yeah, it do. It really do. Bro, come on, man. Look, bro, he most definitely should. That situation, man, damn that, man. I'm not saying that he ain't supposed to have his feelings or none of that, but man, he put paint where it ain't with that shit, bro. He put paint where it ain't with that shit, Suge. And I stand on that shit. Now, again, I'm not saying he's not entitled to feel the way he feel, but it's like, bro, calm your goofy down, bro. And yeah, calm your goofy down. Like, bro, you doing too much. You doing too much. And bro, he can't keep trying to flag the truth down. Shit, the fuck he think this is? I think he did take the video down, Suge. I think he did. I don't think he got flagged down. I think he took it down. Because I had the video on my community wall. And when I went over it, it showed the hypocrisy the whole damn time. Like, bro, what is you talking about? Like, what is you talking about? Like, bro, You sitting up here getting all outraged with Suge the way you did. No, it wasn't right. It wasn't flagged. They just took it down. Yeah, they just took it down. It wasn't flagged. You can't flag nothing. It was under the fair use. It's under fair use. Everybody was reacting to it. And plus, I didn't say nothing that didn't nobody else was thinking in this situation any damn way. He put paint where it ain't. He didn't have to do that. Y'all is in a workplace, Suge. Come on, man. You in a whole workplace, man. Ain't no way as a man that he was ever supposed to have talked to you that way. Especially when they doing a live. Like, come on, man. Man, I don't care how many people call themselves not liking you, bro, or they have something against you, bro. Fuck that. Let them be in that situation and a motherfucker do some shit like that to them. Like, motherfuckers ain't being realistic around here, man. Come on. No one wants to be taught like that. In front of the whole goddamn world to see. And then you double down on the disrespect. I said what I said. Oh, okay. Well, you an imbecile. You a fucking imbecile, and you really do need to apologize to Suge. I'ma still stand on that. Bro, what up with it, the B Sector podcast? What's up, man? Bro, I'm not saying that you got to apologize for how you feel. See, I need you to clean the wax out your ears. You didn't need to talk to Suge like that. You didn't need to say, I put money in your pockets. I fed you. What the fuck do you mean? You put money in my pockets. And when Suge had to interrupt you, but that was for service rendered. Look, and then you tried to overtalk him, and then you stuttering all at the same goddamn time. Look, you know. The fuck? That motherfucker was stuttering, Suge, when you told him that. Well, man, look, service was rendered now when you put money in my pockets. He's like, that motherfucker had an episode right then and there. I say, yeah, motherfucker. You paid him for service rendered. What the fuck you mean? I put money in your pockets. I fed you. Motherfucker, you broke bread with me, motherfucker, on Thanksgiving. Shut the fuck up. Fuck is you talking about? You fed me. I put money in your pockets. Like, bro, you better go, man. Go sit your goof ass down some goddamn well. Hold on. Suge already know he can hit the link. That was some puss ass shit. Look, again, that was clearly a motherfucker putting paint where it ain't. And look, again, where is feelings involved at when you at the workplace? Where is the feelings at? Huh? You grown as hell, 48 years old, and you working with feelings like that to a point where you had to talk to him and you tried to embarrass him like that? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, Suge. Like, get the fuck out of here with all that old bullshit, man. Like, bro, everybody wanted Should to be embarrassed. Most people in the internet wanted him to be embarrassed. They was like, yes, Kenya was right. No. And morally, no, he was not right about how he did that shit. And then now, Kenya wants to be a fucking victim and be like, well, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know the ins and outs. The fuck do you mean? You put it out here. You put it out here for everybody to see. The hell is you talking about? You put it out here for everybody to see. If you would have did that to Suge behind the scenes, we wouldn't have been privy to none of that shit. So now, what do you want? And that's a shame with Kwame Brown. Like, goddamn, bro, you want Suge to go down so motherfucking hard, bro. Pride Tide B, what's the word, man? Like, bro, bro, that's some real life hateful shit right there, bro. I'm serious, bro. That ain't nothing to even laugh about or none of that shit. That shit ain't funny, man. But I don't want to keep hearing about how Suge disrespected your family members first and all this and that. I don't want to hear none of that because, see, that got reciprocated back to him. So you can't keep using that, in my opinion, as no excuse. You can't. You done disrespected this man family. So what the fuck is we talking about? What is we talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? Why is Kwame Brown still using that to make it seem like everything that he's doing is justified? No, bro, that's dirty as hell, bro. You trying to fuck that man's way of living up. Now, I don't agree with it either way. But what it seems like to me is that you able to be a fucking professional victim, but let Suge be a fucking victim. Oh, Nat, he the weak one and all this and that, but then you ain't weak too for crying about it? You got motherfuckers waving their pom-poms in defense of you with the shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. The fuck, like, bro, y'all be doing too motherfucking much, bro. And then when a motherfucker call y'all ass out, then here come your minions. Here come your ones that got to come and defend the man with their dear life. Here they come. Then they start coming by packs. Shout out, ladies and gentlemen. I got to ask y'all. Have y'all ever known Johnny Blaze to defend another man on this app with my dear life? Why is you indulging with the fuck shit, Biz 101? Sit your mulatto ass in the goddamn corner. Go fold up, goddammit. And humble your motherfucking self. Johnny in my chair and tell him to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You getting too high and mighty on your motherfucking horse because you know why? All them numbers that y'all get anyway is predicated off the bus. You motherfuckers ain't getting it off your own. The only reason them people is over there is because of Kwame Brown, motherfuckers. The fuckers. How about you get it out the mud like me, where everybody hates you, but they gonna still come over here and see what you got to say. Just tell them. I will go. Just tell them. I will go. And if you don't think that Kwame Brown didn't give TJ fucking leader, bitch. Fucking leader, bitch. You can never compare to me. I don't give a fuck what you getting on over there, nigga. The fuck? You getting it make me off sick. The back of fucking Kwame Brown. Oh, we got everybody. No, you got Kwame Brown's crowd, motherfucker. So why don't you humble yourself like the fuck TJ said? I can't stand these motherfuckers, man. Like y'all don't understand white up in the motherfucking room. Boy, if you don't go sit the fuck down, I got y'all numbers predicated on Kwame Brown. You motherfuckers didn't get y'all numbers just because they found you entertaining, motherfucker. Taining, motherfucker. Motherfucker. It don't mean nothing. Yes, it's good to have things. Not saying that. But I don't glorify this shit at all. Not go at no point. Go sit your mulatto ass in the goddamn corner. Go fold up, goddammit. And humble your motherfucking self, dummy. I can't stand these motherfuckers, man. Y'all don't understand. Why is he over here with the fuck shit? Why won't you take your mulatto ass back on Biz 101 channel and talk to the so-called people that you talk to and educate them on Bitcoin? These motherfuckers will defend a man with their last breath. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to ask y'all, have y'all ever known Johnny Blaze to defend another man on this app with my dear life? All that time out, because you took that video down from off your channel, and you know already Sis was gonna get it. You knew Sis was gonna get that video. Shook. It's one thing to rock out with people, support their content. Suge, I'll be the first one to tell you I don't agree with every goddamn thing you do now. Shit. But do I understand why you do what you do? Yeah, I get it. I get it with all content creators. That's why I don't sit up here and be trying to jump out the window on everything that I see in here, because I also understand it's for entertainment purposes only. Don't take this shit all that goddamn seriously. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to do all that. Right? But when you have men that will sit up here and be caregivers to another man, and I mean, they don't even have no shame about doing it. They're going to defend these men. They're going to defend this man with their last breath. I mean, they will defend that man before they defend themselves. They will take all the ridicule, all the everything. But if you say something about that man, then it's a problem. It's a problem. If no one finds that type of shit to even be weird within itself, then I don't know what. That's weird. I'm not sitting up here. Look, listen. You devalue yourself when you sit up here and put someone else above you in the first place. So that means that you're valuing another man over yourself. No, that can't ever happen. The fuck? So I'm going to value another man. I'm going to value another man over myself. Somebody up in the chat tell me where the hell that makes sense at. So another man got more clout than me. How? How do that even make sense? How do you put another man over your own self? You don't give yourself that energy. Man, look, I don't give a damn who you rock with. Fuck that. You better be rocking with yourself a 1,000 times way more than that motherfucker. The fuck? You put all that energy into supporting a motherfucker like that and you don't put it into yourself? Damn. Boy, that's why I'm glad I am the way I am. Anybody can get it. I don't give a fuck who you is. Anybody can get it. Give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, man. Bro, anybody can get it. That's why I don't be trying to play no favoritisms. Shit. Fuck all that. I talk about what's right. Fuck. Because, see, guess what? See, I know how to put my emotions to the side. I don't give a fuck if you a low-down, rotten, dirty, uncouth, unsavory son of a bitch. But if you right, then I say you're right. See, even sometimes you got to be able to understand that part too, though, that look, hey, you know, damn, I know it probably paying you. You be like, oh, God damn it, I got to say this lousy motherfucker is right. God damn it, but you got to keep it real. Again, even a lousiest son of a bitch can be right. Sometimes. Shit, they got to get their goddamn credit too. Yeah, I know it pains you to have to say this lousy son of a bitch is right. I know it do. Trust me, I be sitting up here fighting with my goddamn self. Oh, I got to say this lousy motherfucker was right. God damn, but I got to. You know, that means that I'm taking my personal emotions up out of it. That means that I'm not sitting up here just because I may not care for an individual like that I just can't say when they said something right. It can't all the time be they just said something wrong, because eventually people do say things right or they get it right. Right? That is being unbiased. I'm biased. That means that I'm on somebody's side. No, I'm on my side. I'm on my side. So we all fend for ourselves on out here. That's just what the nature of the beast is. You fend for yourself. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got me a new chair. Yeah, I got me a new chair. Yeah, I can swirl around, all that. You know what I'm saying? Lean back up in it, you know what I'm saying? Nice little cushioning, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I like this chair right here. This is most definitely comfortable. What up with it, Wolfpack? What's the word, man? Wolfpack up in the house, man. Salute, man. I can't keep up with you with that wrestling shit, though, man. You most definitely be driving that wrestling content for sure. Yeah, EV, man. Shit. Man, I'm trying to get little by little, piece by piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm a struggle streamer. Yeah, I can raise it up. Yeah. I can raise it up and all that other shit. Yeah. I like it at this level where it is now, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to have it too high. You know what I'm saying? Let it be right where it is right now. This cool right here, EV. This at the level right here. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. I told y'all, look, I'm getting little by little, piece by piece around here, man. Then, you know, the light. Then, you know what I'm saying, my light or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Right. Prime Time Beat, member of Team Blaze for the last 6 months. Before you know, got all the bells and whistles. Right. I'm on my own time when I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that I ain't putting forth the effort in doing it. Shit, I got to do it at my own pace, man. Shit. Oh, look, Rachel, look what you say. Don't spend too much while drinking. Proceed with caution. Yeah, Rachel. No, I ain't gonna bust too many. I ain't gonna bust too many spins right now. Shit, yeah, you right. I am drinking. No, that's what I'm saying. I see you, Wolfpack. I see you. I look. In order for you to even be getting that close up to him, though, man, shit. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, salute to you though, Wolfpack. I see you. I see all of it. Trust me. I see you, bro. Trust me. When I say I see you, bro, and I see what you doing on over there, I salute you. I salute you for making sure you keep your channel on what it is that you want to do. And then now that gives you a chance to put out even more content. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, everything works itself on now, Wolfpack. Everything works itself on now because now you got backstage access back there too. So shit. Hell yeah, you gonna really have plenty of content to put on out there. Yeah. Oh, I already see where you going at with all that right there. And that's what's up. Because you most definitely gonna have content for days. Exactly. It's all about getting the content, EV. It's an audience for everything on YouTube. Whether if it comes down for you making cooking tutorial videos, if you look for videos just to be entertained by certain news that's going on, you know what I'm saying, in the world or whatever the case may be, then you most definitely gonna get that. Shit. But as a matter of fact, hold on. We gonna go over here to Suge. And wait a minute, hold on. Cause it was a video that I most definitely had wanted to go over anyway. Hold on, let me go over here. Let me see. Okay, no, it was, matter of fact, it was this one. Kwame Brown back dragging his cousin Kev Lowe. Now, Suge, I hope you still listening, bro. Let me put a disclaimer with that, right? I don't condone family going at each other online, right? I don't condone that shit, right? But Kevlo, bro, in that situation, I want you to hear me good because I'm going to make sure I say this with respect. Bro, when you went up on the Takeovers panel and you apologize for sending a false flag to them, bro, they clipped that part up and was able to send it to YouTube. I want you to understand how they was able to get they channel back up, bro. Bro. Bro, you played yourself with that in that situation when you did that. Bro, it ain't no way that you could tell me that that was a play, because see, then that means you working against yourself, because you should have never cammed up and apologized to them for sending a false flag, bro. They clipped that part up and they sent it to YouTube. That's why they able to go live off their channel right now, bro. Again, your channel to win with, bro, your channel to lose with. Again, I don't give a fuck. But Suge say Kwame Brown back dragging his cousin Kev Low. So let's take a look. Let me give y'all a reaction to this. Fair use. This is for the sole purpose of me commentating on this particular content. No, this is not of my own content. Shout out to Celebrity Suge for picking up this content. He dropped this an hour ago.
Let them come back with the drone. I'm not coming to a platform with my family to beef with my motherfucking family. This is not Family Feud. So I don't cope with that. That's why would I be on YouTube with all my cousins knowing eventually we're going to fall out? Because we always argue. That's all we do. Every time we around each other, that's all the family do. We argue about something. Why would I come on to YouTube around all my cousins only to fall out and embarrass our family even worse?
You have to do this with integrity and dignity, Kev. That's when it kicks in, man. Once you saw my videos and you know these Browns, Super came on here and confirmed it all. Y'all know these Browns, man.
I watched the thing with Super. He didn't say anything about no Browns. That's what you bitch ass niggas is saying. He said family the whole time. He didn't stamp nobody. See, that's what's wrong with y'all sorry motherfuckers. You just lie. That's all you do is fuck.
All right, so let's get to where Suge get with it, man.
Like he won't.
All right.
Brown's been behaving. You know, and that's why he don't go around. Not just Kwame, none of his fucking cousins. They back at war, y'all. You know, I took the day off yesterday. You know, and I still got to give a strong goddamn shout out to Gil Pops. You know, took the time to rest yesterday and took care of some household chores. Watched a few things on the internet. Streets is on fire. Boy, the streets is on fire. You know. But y'all, yeah, I just want to, do want to take a moment, man, to sincerely thank Gilbert Arenas' father, man. Fucking squirrels coming. You know, for taking the time to speak with me. You know, that conversation meant more to me than I could say, y'all. In the middle of all this shit going on, he didn't have to reach out, but he did. It meant a lot. You know, not only did I listen, he gave me some real thoughtful advice that helped me see things more clearly and approach the situation, you know, with the right mindset moving forward. I especially appreciate the encouragement you gave me about how I handled it. You know, that meant
No, sure. I'll be the first one to tell you, bro. Bro, probably under any other circumstances, it could have been different, right? But I'm not gonna sit up here and give a false narrative about what it really is. That's where you work at, Shug. And that's where Kenyon Martin works at. It was no professionalism at all in that situation. Now, again, I'm not saying nothing about your feelings on what Shug said about you. But you at the workplace. And I think anybody in that situation wouldn't have, in Shug's situation, to be talked to that way over a video that was made way before I got a chance to actually have a rapport with you and the people that you have close to you. I mean, your family, your wife, your kids. It wasn't nothing anyway that you probably ain't never heard in the first place. So that's why I just can't fall in line with this old capping ass motherfucker Kenyon Martin. I can't fall in line. I feel like he's being a professional victim. You supposed to be this goddamn tough guy, but you sitting up here getting pumped on the goddamn internet over some shit that don't even mean nothing. Cause Shug said stutter man. Stutter man. You get all in your feelings. Oh, I done said on this couch how I felt about my speech impediment. But when you sit up there and you ridicule other people's disabilities, I bet you that speech impediment it be non-existent. You laughed at Swaggy P doing this. Mocking someone of a disability that has to do that. You laughed at Swaggy P. You didn't speak up. You didn't speak up for them people. But you want everybody to be all sympathetic to your speech impediment. Man, fuck you and fuck that speech impediment that you got, motherfucker. Fuck you. Tough guy. The fuck out of here.
a lot coming from somebody of his perspective and experience. Really want to thank you, Mr. Arenas, for your words of encouragement. Conversations like that stick with you, and I'll carry it with me moving forward. Thanks, Pops. Appreciate you. Peak motherfucking game. Mercy God.
I can't stand these these motherfuckers that's supposed to be up there and then still want to have these motherfucking old bullshitting ass feelings. Like, bro, you 48 years old. You mean to tell me you working with feelings? Hell, should try to apologize to you, but you overlooked it and dismissed it. Now you want to jump tough with Suge. I put money in your pockets. I fed you. I brung you around my wife and my kids. Wait a minute. Motherfucker, did Suge ask, did he beg to come around you, your wife, and your kids? Or did you ask the man, did he want to break bread with you on Thanksgiving? I fed you. No, you broke bread with that man. The fuck is we talking about? You broke bread. Talking about you fed me. And damn, oh look, once a year, that makes you a good man because you fed Suge 2 years in a row on Thanksgiving. That makes you a hell of a man, huh? You a hell of a nigga. So shout out to Kenyon Martin for being a hell of a nigga, for feeding Suge for only on Thanksgiving though. Only on Thanksgiving, that's when he fed Suge. The fuck? So how often would you put money in Suge's pockets? Didn't he say, I put money in your pockets? So hell, damn, did you give Suge an allowance around this motherfucker? Suge, damn, how much did you get, Suge? Shit, the fuck? The way he talking like he was really giving you some goddamn money. I put money in your pockets. Like, that's some old bitch nigga ass shit. No matter what, I don't give a fuck. Boy, hey, Kenyon, that was some bitch ass nigga shit what you did, bro. And I stand on my view of that. Bro, you didn't even have to do that to Suge, bro. You didn't have to do that to him, bro. That's why you owed it to him to just talk to him on the side and voice your opinion about it without it being all in the public of us to even have a fucking opinion. Think about it, Kenyon. You the one asked Suge, come here, Suge. You heard what Suge said? What, you need a mic? No, I don't need no mic. Just come here. You didn't show that man no type of proper professional courtesy at all, bro. You making something out of nothing in this situation. And then for you to double down and act like you really don't owe Suge an apology, bro. Bro, I look at you completely different now, bro. And at one point, I respect the fact on how you did what you did, but it's like, bro, I can't respect that, bro, at all, bro, because Suge even didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve you doing that at all to him. People can sit up here again. I ain't tripping about the people that don't like Suge and happy that this happened to Suge. Okay, to each his own. But I'm not on no hate train for no Suge, and I'm going to speak about what's right about that situation. Fuck if I rock with Suge or not. I would say something if that happened to anybody the same fucking way. I would say it the same way. No, that was wrong. I have no problem with doing that.
Celebrity Suge. Celebrity has really took his course, right? Well known. For real. Well known Suge. The ultimate motherfucking showgirl. Hey, queen, peace and happiness. Unfuck with a bowl. Bond Street. The Brunswick takeover. That's Kwame cousin, y'all. If y'all don't know, that's who getting dragged again. I don't know. Did I miss something? You know,
Yeah, Suge. Hell yeah, Suge, you missed it. Kev Lowe allowed himself to get tricked on the takeover. He went over there instead of just calming his ass on the fuck down. He goes up there on the takeover because he was in fear of losing that goddamn monetized channel and losing all that goddamn money. So he went over there to try to strike up a goddamn plea deal with the takeover. Then he goes over there, he apologized to him and apologized for sending a false strike to their goddamn channel. When Suge, all he had to do was just sit back and wait for ears. He even paid them $50, Suge. He paid $50 for them to remove the strike off his channel, and then they played with him, and then they went live off their channel and left the strike on his channel, Suge. Yeah, you missed all that, Suge. Uh-huh. And all Kev Lowe had to do is just hold tight. He wasn't going to lose that monetization. But what Kev Lowe do? He jumped clean up out the window. He goes over there. And after he cammed up and apologized to them for sending a false strike. You know, all they had to do was just clip that shit and send it to YouTube to get that strike all the way removed. Now it's back to business for the takeover, while Backyard Bills is on the shelf right goddamn now. Now tell me, Kev Lowe, what type of fucking play is that, Kev Lowe? That's some dumb shit, Kev Lowe. Your channel is on the fucking shelf while it's back to business for them. The fuck, like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about. You talking about you want to be on some clown shit? No, bro, that money ain't supposed to be fucked with. Man, let me shut up.
I haven't been watching everything. Kev must be out here, you know, sneak. I don't know if Kev's taking shots or what. But Kwame fullback, going back at his cousin. Family Feud all over again. You know, I ain't really got nothing else to do, man. So I kind of wanted to review this, man. I just don't understand. You know, I guess some people ain't gonna ever like stop beefing and arguing online. You know, I had to catch myself again because I seen something yesterday too that I want to respond to. I really do. You know, man, some of these, look, how some of these niggas trying to check me for my mistake, right? But flying off at their mouth. Seriously, saying some disrespectful things to me.
Carlo V, I know you rock with Kev Lowe, bro. I know you do, bro. But even you know that, bro, that wasn't the move. Carlo V, he cammed up and apologized while live to them for sending a false strike to the channel, bro. Bro. God damn. And then Carlo V, think about it this way. Now his channel where he's monetized on got to be put on the shelf while they sit up here with their channel. Bro, come the fuck on, bro. That is hustling backwards, bro. I'm sure Suge would say the same goddamn thing if he would have saw all that shit. He would have had to call you out too, Kevlo, because that was dumb. Ladies and gentlemen, that was very slow. He was obtuse. Boy, you were slower than molasses with that shit, though, boy. Boy, I don't know what the fuck possessed you to cam up and apologize to them about sending a false flag. While your monetized channel is on the shelf and you got to go on your backup channel just to be heard. When guess what, Kevlo? All you had to do is just go to that backup channel from the jump. And you didn't even have to put your monetized channel at risk at all, bro. But see, what your problem is, Kevlo, is that you're money hungry, bro. You money hungry, bro. That's why you got in that situation the way you is now, bro. You money hungry, bro. You money hungry. And however you need to do for you to think that you can get the bread, bro, you gonna do it, bro. And look, and guess what? Am I mad at you about that? No. But bro, you got to understand, bro, that move that you pulled though, bro, that wasn't it. You didn't benefit at all after that. Bro, you lost people that was members of your channel. Bro, they fell off. They fell off like bad dope. They fell clean off. They said, oh, no. They said, oh, no. Oh, no. They did not agree with what you did. You thought you was going to get Iceberg to go back and forth with you too, Kevlo. Iceberg ain't going back and forth with you, man. Iceberg ain't going back and forth with you, man. Iceberg, salute to Iceberg for standing on what he said. No, fuck that. He ain't doing it. So, hey, you just spinning your wheels, in my opinion, even if you continue to keep bringing up Iceberg, because he's not going to respond to that shit you talking about. Yeah, but they see exactly Carlo V. Bro, people don't want to see you keep saying certain things, keep doing things. You can avoid certain things, but you just want to jump head first out the goddamn window and thinking that everything is going to be okay. But bro, you need support system in order for them to support the channel and support you. The moves that you making is going to make people go the fuck away. So if you think that type of content is cool, then all right. But all you do, Kevlo, in the long run is that you chase people away from you. Because now they don't want to deal with that type of content from you, bro. But hey, it's your cross to bear. Shit, either way, I don't care.
About me, like, the comments is crazy, y'all. And it's like, they ain't learned no lesson from what happened to me. Like this one dude, man, like this fat, out of shape dude wearing the same shirt, t-shirts, nappy hair, no neck. I mean, you should see this dude taking shots talking shit. Wrong. Didn't correct this wrong.
But Carlo V, now I know you still gonna rock with Kev Low. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Carlo V, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You a loyal one. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna talk your shit, you gonna let it be known. And I say 8 out of 10, you ain't even trolling. You just keeping it real, right? Now, guess what? You know what? Now, I don't know. I don't see, put it like this. I don't see you stop supporting Kev Low even over this, because you already understand. You feel what I'm saying? You already understand. But at the same time, though, Kev Low, with Kev Low, though, Carlo V, like, bro, you got to stand on his neck a little bit more. Like, hey, bro, that ain't the move what you just did, bro. Like, I mean, really, because, bro, the people that's still sticking it out with Kev Low right now is got to really be in his ear and tug his ear right now, bro. He ain't gonna want to hear that shit from me, Carlo V, because he thinking that I'm gonna be trying to clout chase and make it out of some content. No, I ain't clout chasing. But bro, you like I just really be trying to figure out the logic behind what Kev Low was thinking in that situation. When all he had to do, Carlo V, is to hold tight. He didn't have to go on a panel. He didn't have to give them $50 to take no strike off. He didn't have to do none of that. He didn't have to do none of what happened. It didn't have to happen though, Carlo V. He could have just calm down, bro. Just calm down. He got the worry. You know what it was, Carlo V? He worried about that money that he was going to get on the 23rd, because, you know, we can't get it on the 21st. It was Saturday. So he got to wait just like everybody else on the 23rd to get that check, right? My thing is, bro, you still would have got your money. Bro, even if he would just straight up fought the strike, your channel still was going to be monetized and you still was going to get that goddamn check. So you sitting up there paying them 50, and then you get on here talking about, oh, well, you know, I had to give them some because they lost out. What the fuck do it matter to you about what the fuck they lost out about? Do you think they gave a fuck about what you lost? The fuck? Now you gave a fuck about what the fuck they lost. Oh, you got your bread today, Wolfpack? Wait a minute now. You got your bread today? Damn, I ain't know they usually make you wait until the weekday. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up, though, Wolfpack, man. You finally got your check, man. That's what's up. You finally got your check. Hell yeah.
Even after knowing he was wrong, still you could hear his tone change, but still wanted to speak with the same, you know, kind of venom towards me. And you could tell it's just envy. I ain't stupid, y'all. I can tell when a nigga just hate and just want to be negative towards me. I really want to drag this fat nigga. I really want to drag this fat ass nigga, man.
Damn.
I think he cool with Gil though. I'm just probably gonna let it go. But I really wanted to put his big ass on the screen, on the big screen, show him what.
Oh, damn, that should drag his ass. Fuck that. No. Don't give a fuck if he cool with Gilbert. You ain't cool with him. Fuck that. The fuck? No, Suge. I don't care if he is cool with Gilbert. What the fuck they got to do anything? He crossed you. Man. You know what? Nah, man. Okay. I'm just thinking about him disrespecting you, but okay. If I'm gonna look at the overall picture, if he is cool with Gilbert, yeah, I get the optics of that. Yeah.
What this work is like. Sick of these niggas, man, trying to check me for making them for my words, but popping off at the mouth. Man, these dudes is crazy. Then I'm thinking like, damn, Pop just told Pop I'm gonna do this and that. And like, man, I'm telling y'all, it's hard, man. Real. It's hard. It's like this. You know, think about the dope game. You know that nigga who was selling dope all that time. He made all his money. Everybody telling him to stop. Then he finally buy a car wash. He get a restaurant. He got a couple businesses going right. But he's still dipping in and dipping out. You know, then you got this one big lick that you just got to, you know what I'm saying, y'all? That's what this shit is like. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got 1 foot in and 1 foot out the bullshit. You know, I'm over here trying to move on and do some real content with some real people, get away from the here. But the dope, you get what I'm saying? I hope that's a good analogy. A good.
No, Suge. I get exactly where you coming from with that. I get exactly where you getting at. Look, just like this channel right here. This channel, I get away from all the bullshit. Yeah, that's why I was just about to break down Pride Time B. I get exactly what Suge talking about. This channel is predicated on moving about other type of topics, talking about different type of things, right? But do I got 1 foot in still with the bullshit? Yes, I do. So ain't no sense of me even sitting up here trying to act like I don't know what the fuck going on. Yes. Yeah, I done moved on from the bullshit, but damn, do I still got a foot up in the bullshit? Do I still be talking about the bullshit? Yes, the fuck I do. So I get exactly what Suge is talking about. You feel what I'm saying? It's like somewhat a part of you still gonna be involved with the bullshit that goes on. Thank you, VSC. Thank you. You know I'm here for it, VSC. I'm here for it. Y'all make sure to hit that like button. And if you picking up what old Johnny Blaze is putting down, tip the host. Be a generous giver around here and tip the host.
That's what this shit is like. Like you can't stop selling this shit. Come on, man. We got to make this one last big move, man. This is the biggest move we ever made. We're going to make 30 times our money. Like, you know, we got to think about that shit, man. This shit is hard. Especially when niggas talking shit and you know you got this nigga. You know you can roast him. You know he don't got nothing on you. He can't fuck with you on nothing. It's like, why would you just leave it alone? Real, man. Y'all niggas better watch y'all mouth, man. I don't think shit's sweet. Don't let my professionalism fool you. Fat bitch ass nigga sitting up here talking about what you, hindsight is a motherfucker. And another thing, you fat bitch, I will say this. You ain't just see Suge standing there representing himself. I represent a brand and a company there. On that camera, on that platform. I ain't here, nigga. You fat bitch.
I wonder who I wonder who Suge talking about there, right there. Look, I'm fucked up about who he talking about. He called whoever he called it, all type of fat bitches and everything. Look, I don't know who Suge talking about, but I'm trying to pay attention to see who I think he talking about, but I can't come up with nobody right now.
Bitch. You can't comprehend that? Huh? That I'm gonna put on different on that platform. I'm gonna show a different type of civilized person, no matter what people take out of my comments and what people see on my videos. In that moment, I wasn't just representing.
Oh, he talking about, he talking about Carcino. Oh, okay, got it now. Got it. I should have, but okay, now, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Now I see it now.
Me, you stupid fat motherfucker.
Damn.
Do all those things, they would have been saying, why would he just argue with somebody after doing that? You fat y'all motherfuckers, man. Same nigga, the other nigga on the other show called Jason Whitlock. You sound like a hoe. Why saying I was wrong for my comments? Man, these niggas is crazy. These dudes is crazy. They ain't sit back and be like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna start watching what I say about people, because that situation could happen to me.
Yeah, what's going on, Ronald Jones? You call yourself Rodney now?
Mm-mm. Yeah, let me change that real fast. That nigga was trolling me. One sec. Yo.
Yeah, what's going on, Ronald?
What's up, Johnny Blizz?
Not much, man. What you had something to add to what I'm doing right now?
Yeah, of course, but of course. But I mean, let's you wanna address things? You got anything that you would like to address or anything? I mean, I just want, this is our first time,
But address what though? I don't get what you saying. Address what?
I was banned, blocked for years.
Okay. And what's your point?
We good, right?
No, what up with it, Pride Time B?
Hey, what up, JB? Hey, real quick, bro. I just want to let you know I'm not talking about Carlos. The dude name is Low. Legends of Winning. That's the dude he talking about.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking you was talking about, okay. Thank you for clarifying that there. All right. So, Ronald Jones, why do you think that we supposed to be good though, just because you up here on the panel. I don't get that.
All right. Well, I think it should be good because, first of all, you banned you.
It's me, bro.
All right. Now, go ahead, Ronald.
It's all good because now you got all type of people down coming up here. All I'm saying is, I just was checking to make sure that it wasn't no smoke. That's it.
Ronald Jones, I don't talk about you, Ronald Jones. Why would it be smoke?
You had me blocked for years.
So what, Ronald Jones? I don't like the type of people that you associate with, Ronald Jones.
But why block me though?
Because I want to block you. I don't want you.
All right, calm down.
No, don't tell me to.
See, here we go.
Stop. Don't tell me to calm down on my shit, bro. You as a guest on my panel. You just let me rot the fuck out. If you don't like it, then drop the fuck down.
No, I mean, I just saying, I thought we was, but I mean, it is what it is. I get where you going in.
Wait a minute.
It is what it is. I get where you going in.
For one,
I've been trying to alleviate
here and dictate where you go.
I was trying to alleviate the situation.
So no, you can't. So I'm
no
the solution to the problem. I don't have to have you up here, bro. And then you can just go ahead on about your business and support whoever the fuck you want to support.
What you mean by that? Why is you got like I ain't no day one OG in this sector?
That don't mean nothing to me when you sit up here.
So you saying I support somebody like who?
Bye, Ronald Jones, because we're not gonna take that conversation right there. Hey, KTC, what up with it, roll? Get him.
Hey, shit, JB. I was just, I ain't in great share panel in a minute. You know what I mean? I was just, roaming the streets. And I'm like, oh shit, you know what I ain't doing in a long time? I ain't hit JB2 panel in a long time. So I didn't come to interrupt nothing. Ronald think I came here because of him. But I came here because of you. I don't watch Johnny Blaze show for Ronald. I watch Johnny Blaze show for Johnny. The fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, I had to get him up out of here because he trying. I know what he trying to do, troll and get the conversation to go a certain way, and I'm not gonna do that. I meant what I said. Bye. You want to support who you want to support, cool. But that don't mean I gotta have you around me like that or even talking to me. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You support who you want to support, cool. But that don't mean that I want you around me to even talk to or none of that. I don't, man, bro. I stay the same wherever I am and however I do the shit. I stay the same. I can't control what grown people on who they want to support and this and then the third. That's cool. But that don't mean me and you about to have a conversation about nothing, even if we don't got a problem. I got a problem with you sitting up here in support of a man that used to be on the sex registry in Virginia. But that's a personal problem, though.
Me and you had it out because of that same shit. Remember? Like, I understood where you was coming from.
And I can't sit up here and put that type of expectation on somebody else as far as what they should and shouldn't do. So that, okay, cool. But don't think that me and you gonna have a conversation and you just coming up here to see if I didn't have no smoke. Man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, bro, I ain't trying to get none of that shit. Man, fuck out of here. The fuck up out of here. I don't, man, look, I'm doing my show. I'm reacting to what I'm reacting to, the end. All that other shit, bro, you can miss me and go somewhere else where they allow you to do all that old goofball ass shit, sit there and try to troll me so you can have a conversation go a certain way, so you can be like, oh, look, we got content. Look, this is what Johnny Blaze said. No, motherfucker, let me get rid of your ass right fucking now. Bye.
It's crazy because he don't even got a channel. He over here fishing for content for other niggas. That shit crazy, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. You got these men that will defend a man or men's with their dear life. Like, what the fuck is going on here? That in itself is weird to me. Now, again, I can rock with whoever I want to rock with, support their content, but you ain't gonna see me jump out the window for none of you motherfuckers. Fuck all that. I'm not jumping out the window for none of y'all, because I don't expect y'all to jump out the window for me. But what I do expect is right is right and wrong is wrong. Speak about the right. Speak about the wrong. But you ain't got to be on nobody's side, or you got to rock with somebody so hard that you can't point out the truth. No, I'm going to point out the truth. I don't care if I rock with you or not. If you cap and I call you on some cap shit, just know that I just called you out, and that's just going to be the end of it. I'm going to leave it alone after I called you out.
Hey, yo, you're doing a great job, Johnny. That's all I just pulled up for that. That's all. I was listening to you and him talking. I realized what y'all was talking about. And I'm like, yo, me and JB had the same situation. I didn't feel no type of way, though. Like you said what you did alive. You said what you said. And I'm like, all right, no problem. Like, listen, it's respect, man. Nigga, you've been here for a while doing this damn thing. Like, I got to understand where you coming from.
And I'm not holding no feelings about nothing, because just like you could tell me how you feel, you think I can't do the same? And stand up, you feel what I'm saying? But that don't mean that I have disrespect for you at all. No, I respect the fact on how you think and how you move. I ain't got to like everything that you do. I ain't here for that. Just like I don't expect you to be here for me to like everything that I do and say. No, that's unrealistic, bro. That's unrealistic, bro. Even a person that you rock out with that you know personally, bro, look, fuck all that. Everything you ain't rocking out, even with your homeboy that you actually know. No, I'm sorry, you're not doing that. You feel what I'm saying? But see, y'all, that's a different type of rapport than people that's on the internet that only know what you show them on the internet. See, that's a big difference. Y'all done broke bread together. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't broke bread with nobody on the damn internet other than just have a general conversation with a person. That's it. Breaking bread with a person knowing they family, they brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, that's a whole different stratosphere right there, bro. So it is what it is, man. But
some people need good friends. You heard, JB. Listen. I appreciate the friends that I got. Like one friend that I have that you guys know is Sid. Sid's hold my feet to the fire all the time, my nigga. I just don't be giving a fuck sometimes. You feel me? Sometimes I already got my mind made up, but he don't agree, and he tells me this shit. Not all the time in front of people, but sometimes right here on YouTube, he'll tell me he disagree with me. You feel what I'm saying? And niggas need more friends like that. You don't need friends that's going to agree with everything that you do, because then if you doing stupid shit and your friend agree with it, that means both of y'all stupid.
Exactly. No, I got my.
I want to be around smart people.
I ain't going to, and I tell my friend, even though I ain't judging them, I am, and then I ain't. Because even though I know the shit is wrong, I mean, look, I hope my homie get through. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. But like, deep down, if he get caught, and am I gonna sit up here and try to play like he a victim in the situation? No, that I ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, hey, if he needs some, I got him though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still gonna talk shit, or I'm still gonna tell, bro. You know your dumb ass didn't even have to be in this situation, and I wouldn't have to be coming over here putting money in your motherfucking books and shit, nigga. You know I
But
ain't
who
got
better to do it than you though? This is what I'm saying. Like these strange niggas that nobody knows, I don't give a fuck about what they think. But when my friend speaks to me, I care about those words, bro. So who else is better than you to do that? That you the one that's going to visit a nigga. All the rest of them niggas ain't going to visit him. So when you chastise him, it's probably received different than when a nigga after a nigga doesn't do the time and come home. Now you want to tell me about what I did wrong, nigga. You ain't come help me and hold me down, nigga. JB did. So when he told me the same shit you said, I could accept it, but you could eat a dick.
right.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you right. You right. You is all the way right with that. Because motherfucker, you ain't been there to help me do a goddamn thing, but you got all the good advice. But a motherfucker that's actually there, that's actually putting in the work and making sure that your business is still taken care of outside so you can still have something going on while you up in there. See,
even if they calling you a shithead and telling you that you an asshole while they doing it, they still doing it. And what they telling you is for your own good because they don't agree with your actions. You feel me? Just because somebody tell you that you're moving like an asshole don't mean you got to be mad at them. Nigga, stop moving like an asshole then. You got to put some type of credibility into your friends that when they tell you things that they see something you might not see.
Or don't have no friends and be by yourself and just crash out by yourself then shit. So, I mean,
right.
It's so many ways you can pull this shit though, right? See, I got friends though, right? Just like, well, I have associates. Let me stop saying that friend word because that friend word to me is very overrated. I have associates. I have good associates and yeah, do I have some bad associates around? Yes, I do. Think we all do. Most of us do anyway, right? Here's the thing though, right? My good associates, I keep good with them and they keep good with me. I don't sit up here and front my move at all because see, what I understand in this life is that having favor in the world trumps you having all the money in the world. And a lot of people don't know that though, Ro. I'd rather have favor in the world with people of great importance than to have all the money in the world.
So what I be telling people, right, is that's exactly how I see things. Because relationships are more important than finance to me. Like I could make $1 million today, or I could make 10 good friends. I would take the 10 good friends over the $1 million because me and them 10 good friends could make $1 million together.
Exactly.
And I won't have that million by myself and be alone. I won't be making bad decisions with that million. You feel what I'm saying? Like me, listen, I come from a community of Caribbean people where we were like my mom's neighbors and friends. They raised us. You know what I mean? Like we all raise each other. You know what I mean? We all help each other. So it's different when you in a community that love each other and build each other and help each other and hold each other accountable. When you're not from that type of community, then you'll take the million and be by your motherfucking self because you're accustomed to not having nobody to look out for you and show you. You know what I mean? No kind of love and shit like that.
Now, come on, Rich News and Sports. You gonna say Cap? Come on, man. So you
shout out to the capo.
Now, and he got a right to his opinion, but you mean to tell me that you wouldn't rather have favor in the world than all the money in the world? I'd rather have the favor. What up with a yam sound, man?
Look, you got to think about it though, Johnny Blaze. Some people ain't never had no money like that. So money. So to people that don't know money good, some money could change their mind about shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's niggas out there that'll sell their ass for a couple of dollars because they ain't never had a couple of dollars.
And see, that's fucked up because I learned the value of $1 at an early age. So maybe
it sounds like you also learned the value of friendship too.
Yeah, no.
Or association rather.
My old man taught me long time ago, bro. Look, you can make all the money in the world, right? But that don't really mean shit at the end, though, right? Because you done made all this money, right? Like, say, for instance, you done made all this money, but say all the money that you done made, now you got to spend it all, right? So, what about if you had favor in the world, though? So, on certain situations that you may have to come out of pocket and spend this and spend that. But if you have favor with this individual or favor with that individual, you wouldn't have to spend that money. Because why? They owe you a favor. You feel what I'm saying? You keep your money still up in your pocket. How is that? How is that not thinking? No, money just don't be the only resource of getting favors. No, Rich News. No, brother. No, young brother. I got to tell you, that's not all the way true. You can gain favor in the world and money don't even have to be involved with it. You can literally do a person a favor and they owe you. And so it don't matter what it's going to be once a person want them to pay up on the favor. See, that's my point. It don't matter about it. It don't just mean just a straight dollar sign for the favor that you. No, it don't just mean that. No, bro. No, I'm not talking about it like that, bro. When you build favor in the world, bro, you can still keep your money in your pocket and your favors that what you done gave to other people, you can cash in on that and you keep your money in your pocket, bro. So I don't know. That road, you can correct me if I'm wrong on what I'm saying, but I've known that to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Building favor in the world with people where if you in a jam, say you got a bill, but you know somebody here and there, right? Tell them like, bro, look, they talking about they need me to pay $1,200, but man, look, I got $600. Can you work something out with me? And they work the favor out for you, so you ain't even got to pay the whole 12. You pay the 6. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, them the type of favors that I'm talking about right there. Now, the favor that you put in with that didn't have nothing to do with no money. You might have did a person a favor, didn't have nothing to do with no monetary gain. You just did them a favor. You did them a solid. That's what I'm talking about, building favor in the world.
Look, I got a good example for you, Johnny Blaze. A friend of mine took some like material from another person that I know, right? Now, the person that took the material is my friend I grew up with. The person that they took it from is somebody that I know, but I don't know them like that. And my friend intention was to never pay this person, right?
Right.
I encouraged my friend to give me the money so I could give it to the nigga. Maybe a while, way after the payment period. A nigga, the other dude is getting frustrated and he wants to act out. And I'm like, you can't do that because if you do something to my man, I'm gonna have to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to him, right? I went and talked to my boy. I was able to collect the money. My boy didn't want to give him all of it, so I had to put a little bit in myself. I didn't mind. I gave it to the dude. 3 years later, the dude pulled up on me while I was on my block and said, "Hey, yo, you know how to do electrical work?" I'm like, "Nah." He said, "You about to learn. Call this number and meet me here." And I've been this was probably like 15 years ago, and I started doing electrical work the next day after that. You know what I'm saying? Just for one favor, just for looking out for somebody. I didn't really even have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I could have let them niggas tough it out. It was none of my business. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to make sure that the dude was dealt with fairly, and he came and put me in a cold career. I got up to $45 an hour doing that electrical shit.
And all you did was a favor for him, and it came back in tenfolds, bro. That's all I'm talking about. See, these youngins need to understand that, though, bro. That it ain't all the time about the money. Sometimes, even, bro, when I come on here, bro, there's been plenty of times that I've done content on here that I'm not asking nobody for no money. You know why? Because guess what? They're going to appreciate me just being consistent enough to keep bringing content and talking my shit and doing what I do. So I will get the donations. I have to put out first before I can get anything to come in, bro. I don't understand why grown people don't understand that. You got to put out something for people to be able to pick up on in order for them to want to donate to you in the first place. I don't give a fuck if I only get 3 to 4 people every time I go live to donate to me, right? Don't matter. Because then it turn from 3 to 4 people to like maybe 10 to 20 people. Consistently, they're going to donate no matter what, right? But I still got to put out something for them to be able to pick up on. So I'm going to do that no matter what. I'm going to wreck my brain because for one, I am a hustler. For two, is certain topics that I like to talk about. And it don't necessarily got to mean that I got to talk about this fuck shit all the time. No, fuck that. That's why I have to eliminate certain individuals that think they could come over here and they want to talk about fuck shit. No. We gonna read that shit right the fuck out right now. Bye-bye. Okay? I don't need you here. If that's all you bring to the table is talking about some bullshit all day, every day, like, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. No, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm good. No, but bro, shit, you got anything else though, bro? Shit, because I'm gonna go ahead and keep reacting to Suge's live stream, man, what he just did an hour ago. You got anything else that you want to add? Oh damn, bro. Yo ass. All right. Let's get back to the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to the video.
I say something about, and it don't even have to be somebody you work with or even become to like. You just might find out something different about that person. These whole ass niggas, man. Whole niggas. 3-4 days later, niggas talking about what a nigga shoulda did, shoulda said. You niggas, man. Hey, man. That fat, I want to drag that nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. He think he's slick. He dissing niggas. He be taking shots, giving niggas nicknames. These niggas talk so much shit. Bitch ass nigga talking about he made a video about, I ain't make no video about him. I made a comment. My video was about the motherfuckers who started this shit. Took a little bitty comment out of probably a 3-4 hour live. Y'all know this one little bitty comment, one little clip. Twisted this shit all up. Like little schoolgirls. And I'm sick of these niggas, y'all. I'm built for this shit. I see colors in the chat. Hey, DC, thank you. I know, but you know, I understand. I'm cool. Just tired of people. Even after knowing the truth, not cleaning it up. This fat dude did a video and the next day did another video to talk about Myra with the same fucking t-shirt on. Dingy looking ass nigga. It's hard, y'all. I may not ever stop dragging niggas on YouTube. These niggas gonna always pop off at the mouth, man. I don't know what y'all niggas think, man. Thank you so much, Purple D. What's up, Cadillac? Be more. Izetta, what's going on? It's been a while. Mariposa. Yeah, come on. Exactly. I'm about to sit here and argue at work with a motherfucker, man. What's wrong with these people, man? Like, motherfuckers don't got a brain, man. I'm not about to, especially with somebody that feels offended. You got it. You can have it. It's dumb, man. James, what's going on with you? James Anthony. I don't know what you're saying. I speak I think English. You type English. I don't know why you don't know. NC lady. What's going on? Nick Lee, Pete motherfucking game. Mercy God. Salute, y'all. It's the no matter what. Shit been on fire, Mr. No Matter What. See this shit, man? Man. I never thought some shit like this, man. Knew it'd happen, but not under these circumstances. Yeah, man, I was kind of shocked when I heard this video. I thought that shit was over. I thought it was over. And I was wondering, I'm like, what led up to it? I clicked on it like in the middle, like then went back to the beginning and listened. I ain't listened to much, but I'm like, damn, I wonder what led up to this. Is it something that did I miss anything? Facts, man. No, James. James, no. Yeah, I'm pushing, man. Yeah, I'm pushing. DC, listen, I get it, but y'all, I be in a good state. You know what I'm saying? It only moves me to. It takes my attention off of my targets. I've been down this road on YouTube for too long. Like it ain't bothering me like that. I just want to address, like you want to address these people. Like you just want to correct their wrongs and they disrespect. But at the same time, I am trying to get away. Like, get away, man. I don't want to talk about these people for real. It's just hard to get out. I will admit it. It's hard to get out. You are back to talking about Kramer after all that happened to you. Shaking my head. What happened to me? Can you tell me what happened?
Should you just a creature of habit? I believe if you really put your mind to it, though, Suge, that you really can ignore all the noise. But do I get it when your name is getting slandered and everything? I get it. But think about it like this, though, Suge. And I know you're going to understand exactly where I'm coming from with this, right? They coming with the same shit that they came with before. Think about it, Suge. All these people that don't like you. What up with it, Tesh? What's the word, man? Hey, bro, it's all good, bro. It's all good. But all these people that's coming at you right now, they want to bring up everything that you've done to them. And then trying to equate it to what King and Martin did to you on the show. Like, bro, I'm not falling for none of that old bullshit. I don't give a fuck what y'all back and forth was with individuals that has an issue with you now. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that. That I'm not clouding my judgment with all of that shit. I'm dealing with what's going on right now. And Kenyon Martin, the way he handled that situation was bogus as fuck. So all the people that don't like you, that want to bring up shit about you and what you did to them, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I give a fuck about what's going on right now. And Kenyon Martin, the way he talked to you on that live stream, bro, that was very disrespectful. No matter what the fuck you said about him prior to you even working with Gilbert Arenas, prior to you going to his house to meet his wife and to meet his kids and to break bread with him and to get some money in your pockets for you rendering service that he asked for and he paid you. So Suge, I got total common sense about all of this shit, bro. I ain't falling for it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, am I supposed to be reporting on everybody that you done got into it with and they trying to equate this shit with what happened between you and Kenyon? Hell fuck no. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm dealing with what's going on right now. Them people can do it the way they want to do it for the content. I get it. I ain't holding them and I ain't sitting up here mad at them either. But I'm dealing with what's going on right here, right now. Shit, ain't nobody sitting up here holding no feelings. Hell, you talked a little shit about me, but I ain't sitting up here holding no motherfucking ill will feelings about no shit like that. Fuck that shit. I spoke about it then, and that's the end of it.
What happened? Tell me what happened. And because what you say happened, I'm not supposed to talk about Kramer. Yeah, they see this shit. It's fun. Like I enjoy doing this, especially when it ain't the out of bounds stuff. You know, I like exposing these niggas, man, who fuck with me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Kramer. You know.
See, I'm taking it a step further. I'm with you though on that, Suge. Just leave me the fuck alone, man. Because I will most definitely take this shit to a whole nother fucking level on this app. And guess what? I'm not even going to be doing no shows about it or none of that. I'm going to get you because, see, I'm going to drop a dime on your bitch ass. Yeah, no, see, I'm just going to drop a dime. I'm not going to sit up here and jaw jank with a motherfucker and do all this old back and forth. No. No. See, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to understand something. These people value having a channel on this platform like no other. You know how you know? Flag their ass one good time and find out. Flag them for saying some outrageous things and then you get the flag to stick. I bet you then you will see how serious they try to take it then. But guess what? I take it seriously before all of that. And there's going to be certain content that I just ain't going to talk about on this channel. Now, talking about things in passing, that's one thing. But like reviewing videos and all this and that, not doing that. I got a right to give my opinion about certain things that happen around here just like anybody else. You don't like my opinion? Cool. But under no circumstances am I going to go back and forth with you. Fuck you. Now, Rob Zilla say, how he going to say, leave me alone when he out here bothering people too? Yeah, I know Rob Zilla. I know. Should do his shit too, man. No, Rob Zilla, you ain't lying. Should do his shit too. Now, and you won't be to hold him accountable, Rob Zilla. I'm most definitely gonna hold Suge accountable. Suge, you in a different stratosphere right now. You don't have to be dealing with these people, man. Now it's a choice. You make a choice to sit up and respond to these people, though, bro. So, Rob Zilla, you is right. You right. It don't get no traction unless if you don't respond to it, it don't get no traction. But the moment that you respond to it, and you've been on here long enough to understand that you giving them traction on whatever they narrative that they want to spin on you, and you trying to just prove a point, okay, fine. But like, bro, sometimes you proving a point don't still even get across. So it's at a certain point, you just got to be like, fuck these people, man. Wait a minute, you say he ain't talking about how he took advantage of misunderstood and her addiction. Well, Rob, look, with that one right there, man, I wasn't around when all that shit went down or whatever. So I ain't gonna speak on that because I don't know the whole full situation about that, nor do I even give a fuck. Because I'm going to tell you something too, though, Rob Zilla. Misunderstood had to know once she put her business on out here, as far as her being addicted to any type of drug, it's fair game. Hey, Deja Vu. So, I mean, if you want to go there with it, Rob Zilla, she put all her business on out here as far as being addicted to drugs. So, I mean, if she thought she was supposed to have loyalty with Suge or whatever the case may be, then that's her fault. So I ain't gonna sit up here and even jump out the window even with that though, bro, because again, we putting trust in people on the internet that ain't our friends, bro. No one owes us no loyalty on this internet, bro. Nobody owes us no loyalty. So if you sit up here and think that just because you had a rapport with an individual that they supposed to, no. Because when you make a motherfucker mad, that's when you really see all the shit that they've been thought about you in the first place.
Want me to talk about you, Kramer? He back to talking about his cousin. After all happening to him. I can't see, can you all see Jabari Smith doing this? Jabari Smith would never do what is Brown doing on here? No, man, we need to sit back and watch this unfold. You know, will Kev strike back? You know, it seems like the more Kev
Low need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, Deja Vu. You missed the Tasha K segment. I did that from the very beginning of the live stream. Yeah, we went over all of that. You got somebody that's subbed up to her that screenshotted her putting up. Now listen to this though. She the one that put up the personal information on her live stream. Somebody screen recorded it, and now it's been circling all over the internet to other content creators, right? So Tasha K has been sending out allegedly sending out copyright strikes to anyone that took a screen recording of a paywall of, now again, did this. This is her own doing. She put it out there though. She put it out there, Deja Vu. She put it out there. And she know how people is thirsty on out here for content. Somebody sat up there and screen recorded it. And then it got to circulating to certain content creators or whatever the case may be. And then it took a world of its own. So now she wants to sit up here and file civil suits against these YouTubers that's doing that. Now, Tess say, Blaze, you right. What you said about that lady in Suge putting her business out here, to you know what I'm talking about. Exactly, KTC. And Tesh, that's why I can't sit up here and sound man be sitting up here acting like I'm about to be a advocate for misunderstood and all this and that. Like, no. I ain't got to know their business to still understand the logic. You put your business on out here for anyone to be able to critique and everything. Now, KTC say you can't screen record paid for content. And she got every right to book whoever she needs to book, though, KTC. She do. But guess what, KTC? She gonna continue to keep going through that type of shit anyway. She don't know all the people that support her personally. You know what I'm saying? She don't. So if anybody that support Tasha K is able to screen record anything that she got that is some juicy shit, guess what? They gonna do it. They gonna do it. What can you do? What can you do? You gonna threaten to sue every goddamn body that does that to you, though? Like, I think that's self-inflicted, in my opinion. I don't think that she shouldn't even came out and did that and showed no personal information on live. That's what I truly think, though, KTC. It couldn't have got out here unless she put it on out here, though, KTC. So my thing is, why do that? And then get mad on the back end that everybody is using, even though she can sue, yes. But you caused the problem that you could have solved right then and there.
Fight against the Bus Life Bandits, Kwame come back swinging for him. You know, Kev fighting all by herself. TJ won't help him, even though TJ against some of them. Like, TJ got to stand down with Kwame and watch his cousin get beat up by them other people and his other cousin. His own cousin, I mean. TJ can't even help Kev. Kwame keep bringing up the when he called Kwame and was talking about Kev begging. Now listen, y'all, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They didn't start beefing when that happened. Kev did not start beefing when that happened. They talked and everything was cool for a little while after that. Then they fell out. And Kev was bringing up, he been hating on me. He was saying I was begging for Cash App. But Kwame Brown keep trying to reference like that's the reason. See how niggas always want to twist up shit. It's boy, something about the seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing an interesting pattern here. Let's take a listen here.
It's time for me to get cleaned up, baby. Thank you. Oh, I can't let them know where I'm going. So I can't let them know where I'm going. I know my cuz mad now. Man, please, Kwame. What you mean, man, please? What I did to you?
Kwame, ain't nobody caring about where you going, man. Come, bro, why are you making yourself out to be way more important than what you really is, bro? Don't nobody give a damn about where you going. The fuck? You had the camera looking at you anyway. It wasn't like we was looking at no damn signs. The fuck? See, this condescending bullshit that I be talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Condescending. The fuck? Like somebody is really checking for old Busty Bus. Oh, I don't want nobody to know where I'm going. Bro, you is not that important. The fuck? Man, stop.
Man, you been with me for years, man. You supposed to be an old school player, man, but you done turned into a sourpuss, man. Come on, dog. Don't turn into a sourpuss. Your mouth's starting to turn now. You used to be a player back in the day, but your mouth gonna turn to the left. If you keep on being a sourpuss, that mouth gonna be cooked to the side. And when you talking shit, you're gonna be talking shit like that. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. You don't want your mouth to turn to the side, dog. I'm telling you, don't do it now. Stop all that motherfucking hate. Now your mouth gonna turn to the side.
Wait a minute, keep the change. You say Anton Daniels about to lose his channel. John doxing people. The lady filed a police report. God damn. Anton Daniels then turned into a bad boy, huh? Anton Daniels, that ain't smart. Yeah, I see the story right now. I see the story right now, K2C. Hold on. I see the story right now. All right. And shout out to Motivation Jason for the content. All right. Fair use. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Now, I don't know when it happened because I don't really know. I just know that I was notified yesterday by not one, not two, but email for that because there was so many. They was just coming through. Whatever he posted the first time, when I went and looked, I didn't see it. So I was like, well, I don't know what y'all seeing, but I don't see it. So I thought about it. I said, well, I don't think the people lying. Like, why would they make that up? Let's say you went by the name of she. And let's say your name was Sheila Williams, okay? But you go by she because, you know, like I go by Lakeisha. You know, I don't tell y'all really what the name is. I just don't. I just like Lakeisha. Now, for anybody to take something that I didn't already put out there and use it with malicious intent is doxing. Did y'all know that? That video was provided to the police. Okay, so the police are involved. Okay, charges are pending. I have reached out to 2 different departments, but it is a serious thing. The original video was sent to the police because I have the original one. They sent me an email and had me to upload it. All that information was sent out. I'm gonna be honest. I saw a really sick person. Okay, that is a sick person that needs help, and I really hope that the man get the help that he needs because. How do you get on the internet and try to expose somebody while committing a crime?
So some of you may not know who Anton Daniels is, and I know I talked about him in a previous video of mine. And if I had to describe him, I would say he's a very polarizing figure, personality here on YouTube, to say the least. Very, very anti-Black, very anti-Black progress, anti-Black rhetoric, extremely anti-Black woman, to say the least. One of those Christian supporters, those Christian conservative supporters of Trump. I mean, Trump does no wrong in this guy's eyes. I mean, Trump can eat a baby on live television and he would be one of those type of people that would make an excuse for it. He would have a reason for it, some way, somehow. And unfortunately, we have a lot of self-hating Black men that suffers from this type of ideology that's pretty much a white supremacist in blackface. So if I had to sum Anton Daniels up in a nice little bow, nice little button, that's pretty much what he is. And right now, it's not about how, it's not about where, it's not about what, it's about when. When is this channel gonna possibly be demonetized? Because doxing someone is a crime. Doxing someone is a crime. And I really want a lot of men to understand from this, because especially
I'm sorry, y'all. We've been in the sector that's supposed to be the common thing to do. Even if I'm one of those people that speaks against it, it'd be foreign to me to hear somebody say that. Now, I can understand why a person would go after Anton Daniels because he has a huge following. No, you're right, Deja Vu, it don't make it right. No, you're right about that. It don't make it right. Not at all.
Black men, when you suffer with self-hate and you suffer with anti-black woman, this is what happened when you allow that to get the best of you. He been going back and forth with this other creator by the name of Lakeisha Keisha, and he got a hold of her personal information. I'm gonna put the link down in the description box of the live that she was on a couple of days ago, and she was playing the audio footage of him doxing her, and she didn't show the video on the screen when she was on live, but she was playing the audio. But he went as far as sharing her personal information, government name, location, all this other stuff. I don't know if he had a phone or a tablet, but she was describing the video when he was doxing her, basically saying, "Oh, this you, such and such, this you," like basically showing her personal information, location. And this man have a lot of loose screws that's following him, that's in the same city, the same state as this woman, the same town, and can go back, watch that video, pause it, and say, "Okay, let me see that address. Let me zoom in on it," and vandalize this woman home, her car, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I say, it's not about how, it's not about where, it's really about when his channel may end up being demonetized, because other content creators have been demonetized for doxing. A lot of content creators have been demonetized, have lost their channels. And when we talk about so many men with this brokenness in society, this is how I know we have a lot of men that's broken like this man, because this man wouldn't have over 1 million followers for nothing. This man wouldn't have over 1 million followers if they didn't align themselves with his hateful rhetoric towards women. And we have a lot of men that really just sit back and look at people like this on the internet and says, "Man, this guy, man, he's very well spoken. He know how to put his words together. He knows how to speak for us. He knows how to champion our incel message." And we have some of these type of dudes that's sitting in the crevices and the cracks of where they are, lurking and subscribing to this type of hateful rhetoric. And this is what happens when you are a broken man and you allow yourself, your anti-blackness and the anti-black woman hatred to get the best of you. This is what happens. And when you move with that type of energy, a lot of times it's a setup for failure, because a lot of these dudes that y'all follow online, you have no idea what type of men they are in real life. You have no idea what type of men they are in real life. And a lot of y'all men, you got to get help. You got to get healing. You got to get you a life coach. You got to get therapy. You got to do something more productive, something more constructive that will be able to build you back up, and for you to understand you are in a position that you are in as a man because of you. And it's only you as a man that's going to get you out of this. Not red pill, not manosphere, not MGTOW, not becoming a passport, bro. It is you have to find yourself. You have to dig deep. You have to find your identity, because you're not going to find your identity of being a supporter of a person like Anton, being a supporter of people like Fresh and Fit, being a supporter of these dudes on these podcasts that y'all have no idea what type of men they are. You have no idea what type of husbands they are, how they are in their relationships that they operate in. So y'all gotta stop, bro, because this.
Now, I'm gonna stop it right there, because we all, as able-bodied men and women, have the choice to listen to what we want to listen to. Right? So I'm not here to take nothing away from the people that want to listen to who they want to listen to for some type of inspiration. That's them. I ain't listening to nobody. What up with it, K Morgan? I'll listen to your points about what you talk about. I take it for what I need to take it for, but under no circumstances am I going to sit up here and be trying to listen to a stranger tell me anything about my life off the internet. I can't do that shit, bro. Bro, they hustle is they hustle, right? But bro, I don't pay attention to that bullshit. I don't give a fuck about them having conversations about how this woman is and how this man is. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Deja vu, I need to eat. And deja vu, I started up a $5 challenge for old Johnny Blaze to get him a deep dish pizza from Giordano's. So no, I have not eaten other than chips. Other than chips. Look, let me put the chips away. Other than chips, that is all I have eaten today. Okay? Deja vu. So yes, I did try to get up a $5 challenge for anyone that wanted to donate to old JB2 Reactions so he can get him a deep dish pizza. That's what I'm on right now. Hey, Deja vu. It don't necessarily even gotta be deep dish. BB, thank you for that $10 super chat. Thank you, BB, for that $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't care if it is deep dish or not, but I want some pizza. Oh, baby. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, baby. Baby. Roll Rich with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that $5 super chat, Roll Rich. I'm sorry, baby. Baby, you guys, anybody up in the chat, I be messing up people's names. And I don't mean no disrespect. But thank you for correcting me though, because I don't be want to, say nobody's name wrong. Not on purpose. I don't care if you did donate to me or not. I don't want to say it wrong either way. So thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, man. If y'all picking up what old Johnny Blaze is putting down, man. Y'all know what I got? I won't play it over here though, right? But do y'all remember the last video that the beautiful one did before a channel got taken out? Wait a minute, baby say, I'm from Louisiana. My grandma was Creole and called me her baby. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You from good old Louisiana, huh? Okay. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up. But now, I've been holding this video because I recorded her last live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I recorded it. And I got it. Okay? 2 hours of what the beautiful one had to say, right? Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, when I say I got the video and I recorded it, oh, I got it. Okay? But that video, I can't play it over here. I'll play it at the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button. Hit the like button even if you want to see the video and me react to the last live stream that the beautiful one did before her channel got wiped the fuck out. Because I do have that video. Yeah, K Morgan, I got that video, bro. Oh, I got that video. Oh, I got that video, K Morgan. Oh, I got that video. K Morgan, you know I ain't got to lie about no shit like that. I got that video. Okay? I got the video. Her channel got wiped down, Deja Vu. I don't know the specifics of behind why her channel gone, but her channel was gone. Because I was subbed up to a channel. That's how I know the channel is completely gone. Yeah. Beautiful One channel is gone. That channel that she had, it's out of here. Yeah, K Morgan, you saw me up in the chat. She even shouted me on out. K Morgan, she even shouted me on out, bro. Yeah, she even shouted me on out, K Morgan, because she knew I was talking that real shit. Yeah. See, why people be sitting up here talking all that bullshit, they ain't willing to put in the work, ladies and gentlemen. I got that video. Oh, yeah, I got that video. Oh, and I'm going to react to it off the Johnny Blaze 2 show. I'm going to react to it off of there. Yeah, I'm going to react to it off of there. Yeah. So, it's 5:12. So, it's still early. I'm going to set up a live stream off the Johnny Blaze 2 channel, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to go over it. And give my opinion about what she said. Now, y'all know, everybody that knows that live stream of what I'm talking about, right? She said what she need to say about Bishop. Well, yeah, I think she lost that channel the way she did, though, Deja Vu, because she was playing, excuse me, she was playing that copyrighted music. And she wasn't editing that, even though, so what that you take it, delete the video. it's still gonna be that you played copyrighted music. You didn't edit that shit on out, or they gonna get you. Oh yeah, EV. I have the last video that the beautiful one did before her channel got wiped out. Either way, I got the video. Either way, it don't even matter. I got the video. As a matter of fact, I was live when the beautiful one did. Matter of fact, I had ended my live. Beautiful one was live. So hell, she had crashed her own goddamn channel by playing all that copyrighted music from the jump. They interrupted her stream. She had to end that shit and start another one. Yeah, I think she'll be back though. Yeah, she'll be back, Deja Vu. She'll be back. Yeah, I ain't got a doubt in my mind that beautiful one will be back. But I'm most definitely gonna do content off of that last video that she did that I was able to record. So let me go and feed my face and put some on my stomach and get myself ready for that live, because that's a 2-hour live, ladies and gentlemen. So let me put some on my stomach, all right? And I'll be back. All right? I'll be back. I'll be back. And then I'll do my reaction to her last video. So it's 3:10. No, EV. No, I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna come back. No, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna come back. No, I'm gonna come back, EV. Oh, damn. I know, right? I know already with you, EV. But EV, I'm about to surprise your ass because I'm going to come back. But I'm not going to be on this channel. I'm going to be on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. I'm going to be on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel when I do that reaction to that live stream, y'all. So just to let y'all know, I will be back. I will be back on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. All right? Salute to the chat. I see y'all in a couple hours. Whatever, EV. Whatever, man.